Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Cos. Welcome one and all to your official predictions for NXT Deadline. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome as always the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yo. What's good, my man? Cos Payton.
Hey, shit, man. Ready to get into this deadline?
Hell yeah, let's do this shit like Buddhists.
Alright. Now, to start things off, we'll go over the newest match that I added, and that is Lola Vice versus Jada Parker in an NXT Underground match. Now, I got no problem with both of these ladies, but for me, I want Miss Parker to win, because for me, this whole feud was started in my opinion just because Lola Vice was salty that Jada beat her in that Extreme Rules match, and you couldn't ask for a more petty reason to feud with somebody just because you couldn't take the L.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And then to add more fuel to the fire, you decided to be even more petty, and cost Jada not one, but 2 qualifying matches to get into the Iron Survivor Challenge.
All right.
Now, would she have beaten Stephanie Vaquer? Maybe not. But as far as the last chance Fatal 4-Way, I guarantee she would have won that match. But like I said, freaking Lola screwed her over both times. So I want Jada to win this match, but I think they're gonna have Lola win this match, just so it'll be 1-1.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Jada win the match. Hell yeah.
But
I have Jada win.
Yep. And I know this is like Lola's specialty match, but at the same time, not just because it's somebody's specialty match doesn't always mean they're gonna win. Because there was one time with NXT Underground with Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher, and that was Matt Riddle's match, but he lost.
Right.
But we'll see what happens. Moving on, we have Nathan Frazer and Axiom defending the NXT Tag Titles against No Quarter Catch Crew's Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights. Now, for those of y'all that didn't see NXT, the No Quarter Catch Crew won a tag team battle royal that happened on this previous NXT in order to get this shot.
Right.
And I don't know. Now part of me thinks it'll be a toss up depending on if now for me it's going to be a toss up if the men's Iron Survivor match happens before this match. The reason why I say that is because Nathan Frazer is in the men's Iron Survivor match, so he's pulling double duty.
Oh yeah.
So honestly, the way I see it, if the men's Iron Survivor match happens first, then No Quarter Catch Crew is winning. However, if the NXT tag match is happening first, then Nathan Frazer and Axiom are retaining.
Right.
Now, I will say this: I do expect a miscue or two from Nathan Frazer and Axiom, just because it's become their staple to constantly argue with each other. But no matter how much they argue, it always comes together, and they make it work.
Right.
And honestly, I've gotten used to it, and I like the dynamic.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's basically we may bicker with each other, but we're still a well-oiled machine. And as far as the no quarter catch screw goes, as much as I like them, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say they're not ready, but for them, you know, they really haven't had much tag team. Well, they haven't really had any tag team matches on NXT. You know, so I really can't say how good Heights and Bourne are together.
All right.
But you know, we'll see what happens. But I will say this, especially with Nathan Frazer and Axiom, this match is definitely gonna be wild.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Moving on, we have the Women's Iron Survivor match. Solruka versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Zarya versus Julia versus Ren Sinclair. Now before I get through anything, I need to. This needs to bear repeating. Once again, is that Zarya? This is so shameless. Zarya is still using Karrion Kross's theme from when he was Killer Kross.
Right.
I just feel the need to point that out.
Now, that's right.
Now, honestly, as far as who's going to win this, honestly, I'm gonna go against the grain here, and I'm gonna say Ren Sinclair is gonna win this. The reason why I say this is because every other person in this match, even Solruka, are big names in this match that all look believable enough to win. Whereas Ren Sinclair, she literally got lucky because of Lola Vice's interference. She literally pulled an Ethan Page because she fell on top of Cora Jade while she got knocked out from that spinning back fist.
Yeah, exactly. That's correct. That's crazy too.
But I'm not gonna take nothing away from her. She's still good in the ring, but you know, because she hasn't had much matches, you know, she is, you know, the underdog of sorts. Whereas Solruka, she's been a pretty big name since she's returned. And then Stephanie and Julia, they were huge names upon their debut, and they've remained strong ever since. Zarya, I think she's only had like 1 or 2 matches, but even still, she's had a big spotlight put onto her. And then, so honestly, what I think is going to happen is that they're all going to go balls to the wall, and then right when they least expect it, Ren Sinclair is going to sneak in and get the pin, just like how she won the Last Chance match.
Right. Honestly speaking, I think she's gonna move on, bro.
You got her too?
No, Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be an intense match. Yo, I think they're gonna win.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Ren got the living crap beat out of her, and literally she'll sneak in the back door and get it, or everyone's gonna be down, and then she just randomly hits her finisher on somebody just getting up, and then there it is.
Right.
Now, moving on, we have the men's Iron Survivor match: Wesley versus Javon Evans versus Nathan Frazer versus Ethan Page, and originally versus Eddie Thorpe. But if you guys saw the end of NXT, Eddie Thorpe got taken out.
Oh yeah.
Nah. So, as far as we know, he's still in the match. But considering what happened before NXT went off the air, you know, that's up in the air. And you know, the biggest question is, will they have somebody replace him, or will will they just have it be a 4-man match instead of 5-man?
Oh yeah.
But you know, either way, doesn't make no difference for me. I got Javon Evans winning this.
Oh yeah. Honestly speaking, I think I got either him or Wesley, man.
Well, and you know what? I'm gonna say this. This match is definitely gonna be wild, absolutely wild. With as much as Wesley, Javon Evans, and Nathan Frazer are gonna be in this match, whether Nathan's tired or not, this match is gonna be 1,000 miles a minute.
Oh yeah.
And then, but when the chips are down, I believe that Javon Evans is going to step to the plate.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
And I found something out that was very welcoming to find out about Javon Evans, and that was, as far as people who mentored him or helped him out as far as being a wrestler or trained him. One of his inspirations or whatever was New Jack. God rest his soul. That man knew Jack. And when I read that, that brought a big smile to my face. Because if y'all don't know, New Jack is my favorite hardcore wrestler of all time. I absolutely love New Jack. Oh my god. So to hear that, it makes me so happy. To know that the legacy of the original gangster is still living strong.
Oh yeah, man.
But you know, overall, honestly, overall, I think this match. Oh man. Honestly, if this ain't the match of the night, it's gonna be close.
Stuff.
But moving on, then we have the main event: Trick Williams versus Ridge Holland for the NXT Championship. Now, let me get this out the way. People hate Ridge Holland.
Right, I don't know why. I do why I happen to like him ever since the Braun Priest. And even before that, even when he was in NXT, whatever, especially when he came up to the main roster, now he's back in NXT. I happen to love Ridge Holland. I don't know.
Well, there's several reasons why people hate Ridge Holland. Well, for number one, there's still a lot of people that still refuse to forgive him for what he did to Big E.
Oh, so honestly speaking, yeah, I'm gonna have to fuck around and say honestly, I ain't like that. I mean, I love Big E. I really do. I still love Ridge, but Ridge gotta have a beat because you know, we may not see Big E wrestle ever again. And that's the secret that he's going to.
Yeah, and then it certainly didn't help that like a couple months later he then injured Elton Prince.
Oh yeah.
Because I think he hit him with like a power slam or something, and he separated Prince's shoulder.
Right.
And then if we're talking storyline wise, people hate him because, you know, he was trying to become a better person, and then he joined Chase U, and then he turned on Chase U, and then he ended Chase U.
Oh yeah.
So that's another reason why a lot of people hate him.
That too.
And especially with his monster heel run now, you know, he's pretty much trying to destroy everything that he can get his hands on.
Yeah, that's right.
And as far as Trick's concerned, he's gonna see to it that he stops Ridge in his tracks.
Yeah, that's correct.
But I'll tell you what, there are a lot of people that honestly feel that Ridge doesn't deserve this title shot.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people still feel that he's bad in the ring.
I don't think he is.
And they don't think that he has, the chops to be the head of the company as NXT champion.
Oh yeah. But nah, though, like you got what it takes, man. They just gotta stop the hating.
I mean, for me, I personally don't want him to win just because I'm still salty over him ending Chase U.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I still want Trick to keep the title a little longer. But
Keep it.
what happened?
You say you still want Trick to keep it a little longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, bro. I love Trick also, man.
But honestly, I think at this point, Trick is close to coming to the main roster, so he just might drop the title. Plus, the whole thing with what happened on NXT with Ridge dropping Trick on his head on the announce table, that might also come into play.
Oh yeah, that too.
But I will tell you what. If they pull the trigger and have Ridge win, the internet is gonna go crazy. Niggas is gonna be so pissed off. I guarantee you.
That's a fact.
It's gonna be one hell of a shitstorm.
Yeah, it is.
But I'll tell you what, if it does happen, it'll definitely make for an interesting NXT to see where, number one, where Trick goes from there, and two, what'll be Ridge's first move as NXT champion.
Yeah, nah, it's a fact.
But for me, furthermore, for this pay-per-view, I definitely want to see if Eddie Thorpe is going to be able to show up for the Men's Iron Survivor match, and if he can't, who are they going to have to replace him?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Maybe a returning star. Yeah, who knows? But overall, I think this pay-per-view is gonna be absolutely great.
Me too, man. I think so too.
Because let's be honest, I expect nothing less from the NXT roster, and it seems, and even with the newest stars, they always seem to pick up the slack.
Right.
And if they don't, then they're able to learn pretty quickly.
Exactly. That's a fact, man. You're right about that.
Yeah. But here's hoping I don't jinx it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we'll see what happens. But I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for this video. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. I definitely want to thank the Humble Man for coming through as usual, kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Oh yeah, Mo, you already know. Most definitely, you already know. And we will be right back here, coming right back at y'all on over the weekend or days after for the results for NXT Deadline.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So, if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, our way at Struggle Vision Productions, it's the Hitman and the Humble Man. And if you see us coming, run.